My name's Aleisha Connellan and I'm the IEU-QNT President. No matter where you're viewing this video today, we are together on First Nations lands that have never been ceded. We have put together a video to celebrate the Excellence in Arts Design Award. This year the judges have been particularly impressed by the calibre of entry around the topic Our World. We offer our congratulations to all entries and in particular the winners of the Excellence in Art Design Awards. Please enjoy the video we've put together and we hope to see you next year in person.
A child's world should be all about their family. It should be the nucleus of what they're about, and it just expresses love and bright and joy and the future, and it just takes it back to where it should be. Beautiful application. I love the little naive figures that make up the family, and just really well done. It's joyous.
So I really love the colours that Juliet has used. So she's obviously used a watercolour wash, and the more you look at Juliet's piece, the more you see. So it really is a carnival for the eyes, because around her main focus are all these quite little cryptic pictures.
The judge said this sculpture emulates the Our World theme well. The inclusion of an Australian native to hold the world up by its limbs, suspended in the air, is both fascinating and beautiful.
It's a beautifully rendered piece of work, illustratively very appealing, and I think in amongst everything that was submitted, we are looking at a solution, to the world's problems, and this is very graphic and very abstract, but we see that lovely nurturing of the water to the plant, to the home, to the hands, to the world. It's a very hopeful, positive piece of work. Well done, Maddie.
Beautiful little statement about the issues that students or teenagers hear about every day concerning the state of the planet, and how really it is now their world. So it's a contemplative piece that hopefully many people will connect with. So this work, Bleached, is an outstanding little sculpture that really draws our attention to the beauty of the reef. Of course, we can see through the materials that it does also talk about the state of the reef in terms of environmental issues. What I really love about it is that the student has taken care to look so closely at the small forms, still carrying their beauty in the way it's been shaped and assembled, reminding us that we have this precious resource that is in need of help, but at the same time still maintains its intrigue and wonder as part of our world.
This student's work has a beautiful aesthetic. There's a calmness, but if you look very close, you'll see that there is a lot of meaning within each of these sections. We have sickness and we have health. I felt like I was opening an object that had come from some time, some place, and it had landed here in Brisbane. So congratulations, it's a beautiful work and you should be very proud of your work.
The judge said this piece is a quirky response to our current COVID life. The integration of mixed media has given this work colour and texture and brings a smile to our covered faces.
Got really beautiful soft muted tones of both grasslands and dry areas. What I really like about this piece is the manipulation of the canvas, and that of course represents the real damage that is irreparable that's happened to our country, which is a real shame. But the depth of understanding of this is what mankind has done in only 250 years. I also like the fringing here. Beautiful work, and it's also that reminder that this is all we have, there's no more after this.
It was pretty obvious from the start that it was going to be difficult to pick out something for the Harriet Hunter Award. The first impressions kind of made an impact, and Sue and I were both drawn to this particular piece by Juliet Golby from Toowoomba Anglican School. Some of the things about this work that caught our eye, I think, were the freshness of it. There's a lot of energy going into this drawing and painting. There's a freshness here, and it's a little bit quirky and humorous. What do you think? Yeah?
It's soft.
It's soft, but there is also detail in places, and it's just a nice sort of, despite the fact that we think it's meant to be a portrait, and we can see a portrait there, but it also looks pretty interesting as a kind of abstract piece as well. And in fact, the first time we saw it, it was upside down. But nevertheless, it's just got a very good overall abstract aesthetic.
For over 25 years, the Art Design Awards have provided an opportunity for students in the non-government sector and their teachers to undertake that most pleasurable of activities, engagement in the arts and the art world. I want to thank those who have been responsible for organising and facilitating the Art Design Awards in 2021. As always, it's a mammoth task, but it's a task that people do enthusiastically because we know the enjoyment that participation in the arts brings to children. Our thanks to Assistant Secretary Rebecca Sisson and her team, who have managed the various pieces of art during the course of the awards this year. But even more particularly, I want to thank those parents and grandparents and the staff in the early childhood centres and the schools who have assisted the competition, firstly by assisting the students, but then more particularly by bringing their work to our building so that we can actually undertake the award program. So thank you to all, and particularly if I can thank those students who participated. Your work has brought joy to so many. In the midst of all that we're in, it's just been a wonderful experience.